I left Depop behind as both a buying and selling platform like 3 years ago for a variety of reasons. First, the incredibly young user base that leads to a lot of drama and issues with orders. Basically, a bunch of kids that don't know how to act like professional adults. Two, the shameless Shein markups. And three, the Depop scrunch. Just kidding, this doesn't bother me that much, it's just funny. Depop attracts so much more drama than any other of the popular reselling apps, so much so that it used to have a subreddit called r/Depop drama, which I used to go through a lot on this channel and make videos about the funny posts on there. I recently tried to find the subreddit again. It seems to be gone for whatever reason and replaced with another subreddit called r/Depop, which is essentially the same thing. Scrolling through this subreddit reminded me of exactly why I left Depop in the first place. Like this, for example, this true vintage 1950s sweatshirt, super distressed, faded, and grunge, only the bottom remains, rare zombie piece filled with dirt and oil with some kind of mechanic or shop rag. I see that people on Depop are still taking the platform very seriously. I'm just surprised they didn't try to sell this for like $200. I mean, $25 for this disgusting piece of fabric that belongs in the garbage can. Kind of a steal. Sorry about my voice, by the way. I think that I literally got sick by going to the Goodwill bins. I'm serious. And here you have a classic, a Shein markup. Someone trying to sell this Shein bag for $65 when it was originally $10. This is why you always reverse image search. Like, reverse image search anything you find on a reselling app, especially if a brand is not listed. In fact, I won't even really buy anything if a brand is not listed unless it's super cheap and I'm just assuming that it's some sort of Shein or AliExpress or something like that. But this is clearly trying to mislead people into believing that this is worth $65. Arrived in a somewhat damaged pizza box, but other than that, it's cute and I got a lollipop. So someone shipped something in a pizza box. That's an interesting strategy. Recycling and repurposing shipping supplies is very big on reselling apps. You gotta do it. You're being sustainable. If you already have the shipping supplies, you should go ahead and use those that you already have. A pizza box, so was it greasy? Was it disgusting? Did it have little Parmesan cheese crumbles in there? I don't like the idea of food touching my clothes. Someone sent an offer of $3.90 and it looks like the buyer, I think, counter offered $3.89. Why are we fighting over 1 cent? Like, is this just, it's like this person really is probably 12 years old and like sees this as a game. This drives me crazy. This is not anything for sale. This person is just showing off their Jane Margolis collection. All items I own worn by Jane in Breaking Bad from my personal collection, not for sale ever, in one person's bag. Depop is not social media. Depop is for buying and selling. This gives me flashbacks. I remember seeing stuff like this all the time back when I was active on Depop, like people literally just showing their outfits. Like, sorry, we don't care. That's great. I'm glad you're stylish. I'm trying to buy and sell clothes personally when I'm on a reselling app. Anything beyond that, I really do not care. The absolutely unhinged, crazy, ridiculous markups. $446.95 for this Abercrombie & Fitch blouse, which is very 7th grade core. That's what it is to me, because when I was in 7th grade, these tops were everywhere. Like literally most of the tops in my closet looked like this. These have had a resurgence in recent years and I don't get it. I think this is hideous. Like, I'm just gonna say it, this is ugly. I can't stand these tops. I don't know why they're in. I don't think they're for my age group though. Like, I don't go out in public and see people I know wearing stuff like this. Maybe these are in for like people much younger than me, probably. I can only assume. But these tops just give me flashbacks and I hate them. You would have to pay me $446 to accept this top. Here's another one, $158 for the ugliest, like most basic thing that I owned a million of when I was literally a middle schooler. Rare Pinterest famous vintage Y2K. Okay, that's the same seller selling those two, so it is like one person's problem. It might not be a widespread thing, I'm not sure. But these examples, all of which I found on the r/dpoop subreddit, are not even the worst problem. There's actually a brand new problem on Depop that wasn't even there back when I was active on the platform like 3 to 5 years ago, and that is AI. Not surprisingly, people these days are using AI photos to try and sell their clothes. This is clearly an AI photo of Bella Swan wearing this pink sweater that this person is trying to sell. Clearly, this is like not a movie still. It's like so obviously AI. This isn't even just Depop either. I've seen AI listings on Poshmark too. I understand as a seller, you need an attention grabbing photo to get people to click, and then you can show your garment in the remaining pictures. But here's the thing, I'm never going to buy from a seller that uses an AI photo because it just makes me distrust you and the quality of the item that you're selling. If you really need a good picture, like go out, find good lighting, find a model, I don't know. There are other ways to do this besides AI. Like if you use AI, I just think that there's something wrong with what you're selling. I think like no chance am I buying it if I clock that your photo is AI. Here's another one with this Coach bag. Like it just has that AI look to it. You can just kind of tell. This one, this Uwo bag, right? Clearly authentic. I hate that this is becoming such a thing, but I'm not going to sit here and complain about AI for 45 minutes. I could do that, but you don't need to hear me do that. It's been talked about. I don't need to beat a dead horse and tell you that AI is ruining everything. Anyways, hey, my package arrived damaged. What do I do? I was thinking about suing you. Might sue you over a $25 item. Might like fully go to court with you over that. I don't know. Was just thinking about it. Real chips, half eaten. Please buy. I need more. I don't know if these people are just like trying to be funny or if they would actually send you the chips. Who knows what attracts all of this drama and weirdness on Depop over other selling apps. Again, it's probably just the fact that there's a lot of kids on there. I will say, like, Depop shows me more clothes I like. So that's why, like, I think Depop continues to be sort of successful, or at least hasn't shut down. I feel like because there are a lot of young people, there's a lot of trendy stuff, a lot of like super cute stuff. I got the idea for this video because I am back on Depop. I have reopened my Depop shop. The reason for that is because I'm getting back into reselling because I am in desperate need of a side hustle / any hustle at all. It's rough out here. At first I was just gonna do Poshmark and eBay. Then I saw somewhere that like Depop is doing free shipping for like all orders. I don't think it's permanently. I don't know for how long it is, but that intrigued me. I was like, okay, it sounds like it's a perfect time to sell on there. I re-downloaded the app. It's changed a lot since I last used it. I used to make a lot of sales on Depop. Now it seems like the platform is just different. Like, I don't know. I don't really know how it's gonna go, but hopefully I don't run into any drama on there. I might just log out permanently again if I run into some kid trying to mess with me. But I'm on there for now. That's all for now. Wow, this felt like a throwback. I just haven't talked about Depop drama in such a long time. Song recommendation of the day. You know what? Let's go with AI Girlfriend by Antron Songs. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me today. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.